Picture this. August, 490 BC. A massive Persian army lands on the plains of Marathon, just a stone's throw from Athens. They're confident, bordering on arrogant, and why wouldn't they be? They outnumber the Athenians, their military machine is feared across the known world, and they have a brutally effective plan. Their goal is to lure the small Athenian army out onto the open plain, crush it with their superior numbers, and then sail their fleet straight to an undefended Athens. Game over. For the Athenians, the situation is desperate. They're outnumbered, outmatched, and running out of time. The very survival of their city, their way of life, hangs by a thread. The two armies face each other for days, a tense standoff on the sun-baked plains. The Athenians know a frontal assault against the full Persian force is suicide. The Persians are content to wait, knowing time is on their side. But then something happens. A single moment of movement, a decision that will echo through eternity. The Persian cavalry, their most devastating weapon on the open field, is suddenly gone. We don't know for sure why. Maybe they were being loaded back onto the ships to sail for Athens. Perhaps they were being repositioned or sent to water the horses. The reason is lost to history, but the result is not. The Athenians see it. In that one brief moment, the terrifying advantage of the Persian cavalry has vanished. The window of opportunity is open, but it won't stay open for long. This is the moment of truth. The Athenian generals have a choice. Do they wait for their Spartan allies who are days away? Do they hold their defensive position and hope for a miracle? Or do they risk everything on one all-or-nothing gamble? Miltiades, one of the Athenian commanders, makes a passionate plea. This is their only chance. Hesitation means defeat. In a decision that must have felt like a leap into a dark abyss, they agree. The order is given. Charge. Imagine the scene. 10,000 Athenian hoplites, heavily armored soldiers, begin to run. Not walk, but run across a mile of open ground, screaming their battle cry. This was unheard of. Once they started running, there was no turning back. No retreat, no second thoughts. They were committed. The Persian infantry, seeing this seemingly suicidal charge, were likely stunned, maybe even amused. They prepared for an easy victory. But the Athenians weren't just running. They were running with a plan. They had intentionally weakened their center and strengthened their flanks. As the two armies crashed together, the Persian center, as expected, pushed the weaker Greek line back. But on the wings, the powerful Greek flank smashed through the Persian lines, then wheeled inwards, enveloping the Persian invaders in a deadly trap. What was supposed to be an organized battle devolved into chaos. The once mighty Persian army broke. Panic set in. They dropped their weapons and fled back towards their ships, with the victorious Athenians in hot pursuit. The invaders were routed, their aura of invincibility shattered. Athens was saved. Think about the razor's edge on which this victory was won. If the Persian cavalry had been delayed by just a few more minutes, or if the Athenian generals had hesitated, the story would be completely different. Athens would have fallen. But the impact of this battle goes far beyond saving one city. This victory preserved the fledgling concept of Athenian democracy. It allowed the golden age of Athens to flourish, giving us the philosophy of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. It laid the groundwork for Western political thought, art, and science. The world we live in today was shaped in that single decisive moment. It wasn't just a battle that was won on the plains of Marathon. It was a future. All because a handful of brave leaders saw a fleeting opportunity and had the courage to seize it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.